Hi, my name is Steve Bowler, and in this video I'm going to be doing a configuration. I'm going to be configuring MPLS, that's multi-protocol label switching, and what I'm going to be doing here is implementing MPLS unicast IP forwarding. MPLS is used, unlike your typical routing protocols. MPLS is often described as layer 2.5, and it is basically uses labels to switch. It switches labels instead of switching, having to go into the routing table and do a lookup on next hop destinations. So what you get is faster performance with MPLS as compared to your regular routing protocols per se. And don't get me wrong, you're still running MPLS over your existing IGP or routing protocol. That's how MPLS knows how it knows the best path around your network is via your IGP, but MPLS, it uses labels instead of IP addresses and subnets to switch packets. And you have to have Cisco Express Forwarding or CEF enabled on your devices, or it's not going to work, because it needs the forwarding information base to perform the lookups. So you're using the forward information base, and then you also have the creation of two other information bases with MPLS. You have the label information base, and you have the label forwarding information base. So you have the fib, the lib, and the lfib. And the lib is created in the control plane of the router. The lfib is located in the data plane. Okay, so that's enough theory for now. What I want to do is put some of this into practice here on the routers. As you can see, I got them all running already, got them all configured, got the loopbacks configured, and what I'm going to be doing is I have two customer routers, customer 1, customer 2. What I'm going to be doing is running MPLS here on the ISP routers, ISP router 1, router 2, and router 3. And I'm also going to implement an inter gateway protocol. So let's go ahead and get this started here. So I'm just going to run EIGRP process 1 on all the ISP routers. Put in the networks. So I'm on ISP router 1. I'm going to advertise 130.0.1.0, 252, and my directly connected networks pretty much, and then I'm going to do network 192.168.12.0, 252, go into router ISP router 2. Networks directly connected 192.168. 12.0, 255.255.252, and 23.0. And go into router 3. ISP router 3, GRP process 1, and our networks 130.0.2.0, my /30 subnet mask, and 192.168.23.0 connection to R2 /30 as well. Alright, and like that, looks like we have our adjacencies up. Go on to R2 and just make sure I have two adjacencies up, one to R1 and one to R3. Just do a show IP GRP neighbor. And as you can see, our uptime has been established for my connections here to router 1 and router 2. Oh, I'm sorry, router 1 and router 3. So I'm just going to go on to ISP1 router 3 real fast and verify this connectivity. I'm sorry, ISP router 3. Show IP route. You can see I am learning these EIGRP networks that are shown here with the D. Just want to see if I can ping from router 3 all the way to ISP1. I'm sorry, ISP router 1. It's external interface to customer 1. So I can ping that real fast. 130.0. Okay. Looks like I have a problem here. I forgot to summarize or turn off auto summarization. So I'm going to go into GRP 1. So see, as you can see here, I'm not seeing 130.0.1 network. I'm just seeing a summary address coming in. And what that's doing is throwing me off. So what I need to do is do a no auto summary on all my routers. No auto. And finally ISP router 1, 15, router EIGRP1, no auto. And that should be it. We should be good to go. So let's go back to router 3. And let's do a show IP route now. It looks like I'm not learning it yet. Just give it a second. There we go. Now you can see I got it here. So let's go ping. Alright, so I can ping all the way from ISP router 3, I can ping router 1's external interface to customer 1. So we have full reachability across our ISP network. Now what I want to do is set up my connections. Now I'm just doing this for simplicity. Usually you'd probably be running BGP to your customers. Sometimes, I mean, if in this case the customer is just a single home, there's only one connection to the customers, you'd probably just be running static.